Okay, now we're doing it for me. So I've got some similar types of questions, so it should be pretty comparable, but they're not exactly the same. So,
all right.
First two are the same though. So, favorite all-time hockey player.
Oh, excuse me.
So, you write down who you think my favorite all-time player is, and this is tough because I have so many players that I love equally.
I feel like this is an obvious answer, but it might not be at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got mine written down. So.
Okay, I said McDavid.
Okay, I also said McDavid. It's
okay.
Like, there's other players that I like, and I'm like, are they my favorite player? But if you have to ask, like,
because I was like trying to think of any like older Oilers, like 2000s, 2010s that you might like a lot, and I was like I feel like you could like Taylor Hall. I know you were big about and that kind of thing, but I'm like, he has the McShrine.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I probably would have said Hall or Smith like a few years ago. Like Smith is maybe the only other option.
Yeah.
But like
Ryan
Hall,
Smith, not Mike Smith.
Yeah. Good call on clarifying. But yeah, with like Taylor Hall, like if I would have followed him like around more after he left, then maybe, but I didn't.
That's fair.
So, yeah,
that's fair.
So yeah,
okay,
nice.
So I got a point.
You get a point.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay. The other one is best hockey memory.
Ooh.
I've got it down, so whenever you're done writing, you can just show the camera.
I said the Edmonton versus New York McDavid goal from last season because we were there in person for it.
Yep, November the 4th. Yep, that's the one. Oh, that was so good. Every once in a while, I just pull that up on YouTube and I just watch it like 3 times in a row. Like if I had a long day, I just watch that.
Yeah, like I wasn't a fan of either team. You know, if I had to pick a team for out east, it would honestly probably be the Rangers. I do. I've never not liked them, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a game that I was definitely happy to be able to attend because, like, yes, it's Connor McDavid. Like on ice, I hate him with a passion kind of thing because he's not on my team. But like to witness that, like that literally came towards us, right? That was kind of cool. And then you like see it on highlight packages. You have a T-shirt of it now at this point, right? Like, it was pretty wild. So, and everyone goes, okay, well, yeah, he did it against Winnipeg. That Winnipeg one wasn't the same to me as the Rangers one.
No, and it was also like the moment too. Like it's dying minutes of the game. Like you're down by 1. The Kevin Lowe retirement.
Came back in that game too. Like
yeah, exactly. So and like I've never heard an NHL barn that loud outside of the playoffs. Like never.
That was ridiculous. I remember. So like I did have to laugh though when everybody's chanting MVP after the game, and I'm like, everybody, it's game 10 of the season. Let's calm down a second here.
It's because everyone was like so drunk at that point.
That's fair. That's fair.
So
I wasn't able to afford to get that drunk.
Me neither, but here we are.
you were pretty cut. Anyway.
You
were.
That's
some fun.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So
all right.
Okay. Question 3. Again, similar to your question 3, but because I mostly play defense, who would I pick to be my D partner?
To be your D partner. And we're going with current guys, we said, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, or well, like guys that played last year, we'll say. Can count as well. But it's another tough one because like it's not really one, like I don't even really think I have an answer, but
I was gonna put who I would pick to put you with if I could.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
I know your play style as well.
Yeah, I think.
And I've kind of narrowed it down in my head, but it's like, okay, who do I want to put?
Yeah, here. This is We'll go with this one. Okay.
All right. Now, because you're a bit more of a defensive defenseman. Right? Like, and a bit more of a playmaker. You're not as much on the offensive side.
No.
but you would need somebody that you could play that's like that has that capability.
Mm-hmm.
I put our boy Jamie Drysdale down.
Okay, interesting. Yeah, I mean, this could be a little bit of recency because we just talked about him for like half an hour today. But I put down PK Subban.
Yeah.
Because not only would that be a lot of fun, but he's also like the offensive type.
Yeah,
and I think he's the opposite hand. He's right-handed. Drysdale's a righty too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and you're lefty. Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, we kind of went the same route. We just picked different players. So
yeah, fair enough. Same idea, just different guys. So
yeah, and Subban's a little bit well, from what I've seen, Subban's more fun than Drysdale. Not that Drysdale's not fun, but
fair enough.
Subban would be a blast.
Okay, so I got 2 of 3 so far.
Yeah. Okay. Question 4. This is another would you rather, so 50-50 chance here. Would I rather be drafted by the Flames or be, regardless of team, no matter where I go, Matthew Tkachuk is always my line mate? Be drafted by the Flames or be forced to play my whole career with Matthew Tkachuk. This would, I guess, assume I'm kind of a forward, but
okay.
I think oh God. this is awful. Like I don't want either of these. Honestly.
Ali saying Carter with Jamie when he's a confirmed Drysdale hater. Surprising. I love that you're never gonna let that go, Ali.
Yeah, that's just it for now or forever. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna.
I got my answer.
Lesser of two evils here.
I love how hard of a choice this is for you.
Yeah, it's like really not like nothing, but okay.
It's a hypothetical, and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
I said you would rather be drafted because you at least made the NHL and you hate Matthew Tkachuk with a passion.
Yeah, I put Tkachuk. I would rather play with Tkachuk. Oh. Just the thought of donning the red sweater at this point in my life just seems like blasphemy. It's just I can't do it. Like the only times I've done it are for our stupid bets when my stupid Oilers just shit the bed against the Flames. And it felt awful. Like I felt dirty. Like I actually felt like I needed to shower after I took it off. Fair
enough. I guess like you had said like you were drafted by the Flames, so I'm thinking like okay, 18-year-old kind of thing, not now. So okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
But that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. But whereas Tkachuk, like I feel like I could learn. Like I mean, he's not like a bad guy like on like off the ice, but like and like if I was playing with him, like who cares? But like, you know, if I was like against him for all of junior and then all of a sudden in the NHL he was just my line mate forever, and then I'd be like, oh, for fuck. So, but I feel like I could get over it.
That's fair.
Don't really hold a grudge.
Okay, so I didn't get that one. So I'm 2 for 4 right now.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. What would my goal song be?
What would your
Yeah, this is another tough one.
Can I get the band, or do I have to? Can I get a half point if I get the band right?
Yeah, if you get the band, sure. Yeah, you can get a half point. Yeah, I thought about this a lot earlier because I was like, there's too many options. So, but I mean, it could change. And I have a feeling you'll get the band, but we'll see. Oh boy, there's a lot of writing going on. Maybe you're not getting the band.
I just remember like what the song title was.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually. Oh, wait, shit.
Ali says Nickelback because you're Canadian. Maybe they do have some like good high energy like goal song material.
Okay, can I give 2 answers for this one? Because there was one that you gave 2 answers for.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
your first answer counts, but or is the one we're judging by, but just to see if you can get the second one.
Because I'm like, okay, it's between these 2 bands.
Okay.
So I initially said "Thanks for the Memories" by Fall Out Boy.
Okay. Yeah.
But then my backup was "Last Resort" by Papa Roach.
Ooh. That last
I feel like it's
one
of those. I feel like it's one of those 2 bands.
Or
it's 6 a.m.
Yeah, I was thinking thanks for the memories, but like I don't see it as a goal song necessarily. I don't know if Fall Out Boy has one that I'm like, that's a goal song, you know? Like they have good songs, but not like a goal song. So I wrote Riot by 3 Days Grace.
Yeah.
I could just like I could see that playing in an arena, especially as like an overtime winner.
Yeah. See, now you know what the NHL franchise needs to do is bring back the custom soundtracks, because you could do that for your Be a Pro and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be good. So, yeah. Okay. Those were good options. The Last Resort by Papa Roach could be interesting, but
yeah.
It'd be like my secondary goals, or it'd be like my hat trick song, maybe. I don't know.
There you go.
Like where it's like, okay, we've heard this song 3 times already.
Yeah.
Can we shake it up? But I don't get hat tricks. So
okay, so I'm 2 for 5. So I have to get this one.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you missed the half point.
Because you got a half point.
That I kind of gave to myself.
Yeah.
But, okay. This one again, kind of like your last one here. So I just won the Stanley Cup. I was with Colorado last year. Just won the Stanley Cup. It's the day after, the morning after the night we won. It's the next day. I wake up and the cup is gone. I know that I had it last night and I brought it up to the room. There's a selfie on my phone of me in my bed with the cup, timestamped at 3:30 in the morning. And I remember going to bed at 4:30 in the morning, but there's no cup. Where's the cup? What did I do with the Stanley Cup? Where in the world is it? And this is another one I thought long and hard about earlier today. And if you get this, I'll be so impressed. Hallie, is this a game of Clue? It was Carter with the Stanley Cup in the locker room. So yes, it is.
I'm being very specific with my answer.
Okay. Specific is good.
Because I've been drinking with you quite a few times. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Where did I was hammered out of my mind, took the Stanley Cup back to my room at 3:30 in the morning, then decided I needed to go somewhere else with it and forgot it in said location. Where is it? Where is it?
Put it, it's not that far from you. Okay. It's in the bathroom, either beside the toilet or in the tub because you were throwing up.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I was thinking like, oh, maybe I just like put it in the shower and then like not think that that's where it was, or like I wanted to have a shower with it. But throwing up is a good one. But no, that's not what I decided to do at 3:30 in the morning, and I had to take.
It might not be what you decided to do, but it's what you did.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Do you imagine throwing up in the Stanley Cup? That's got to be.
I'm sure a few people have done it. I'm sure.
I don't know. I feel like you throw up anywhere else. Like you throw up in like Wayne Gretzky's lap before you throw up in the Stanley Cup. You know. But anyways,
all I know is that I partied with you past 2 a.m. quite a few times, and if we go past 2 a.m., you're typically in the bathroom.
Typically, yeah. It's a good safe bet, but
yeah. All right.
No. Somebody called, a poor teenager called the authorities the next morning at like 5 a.m. on their way to work, and they were like, "What is this? What is it doing here? Look, what happened? It's in a Wendy's drive-through." I decided I needed some JBCs, 4 a.m, and of course I'm going to take the Stanley Cup because how else am I going to carry the 4 JBCs and the nuggets back I want from Wendy's? So I took it there. I put it down. I started banging on the window. Obviously, Wendy's was closed because they're not 24 hours. And then I got mad and then went home and went to bed and left the Stanley Cup in a Wendy's.
As you were describing that, I thought you were going to just say in the back of an Uber. And I was like, that's on par.
No. So we both really only got 2 for each other there. Yeah. We got the first 2, but we didn't get anything else.
But we got the ones that we should know. So that's a good thing.
That's fair. Yeah. The other ones are pretty wild.
I'd like to call our marriage a success so far.
I'd say so. Yeah. I think that's fair to say.